Hi, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with our ongoing series on public speaking because you need to be better. You just found out that you're a new supervisor, a director, you're going to be leading people. So we need to know what to say to get them motivated and keep them going. Or maybe you're a classroom teacher, and I don't care what level you're on, our babies are in front of you. You need to know public speaking. Or someone just told you that they got a great voice. Why don't you think about communications as a career? There are wonderful organizations that you can go online and get a 1 year, 2 year, 4 year degree in communications, and public speaking is part of it. But naturally, that costs money. So, what we do as an alternative is give you free content, free video, knowing that you understand that practice is the importance of it. So, today I want to look back on those high school and college days when it comes to public speaking. You see, a fear of public speaking is common for people of all ages. During high school, giving presentations, talking in front of groups became a regular activity, and it happens even more when you get to college. If you are a student struggling with any type of public speaking anxiety, here are a few things that you can do to overcome those fears and really be outstanding on your next presentation. First key thing, know your audience. A big part of public speaking is connecting with your audience. And if you can't really connect with your audience, you don't really know how they're feeling about your presentation. Are you presenting in front of students, teachers, people in the community, Chamber of Commerce? We need to know our audience so our content or the message would tailor their needs. Get comfortable with your environment. Wherever you're going to be talking, if you can, take a few minutes and visit the venue. But with COVID out, can they still do a Zoom showing you where you're going to be in the audience so you still can get prepared? If there's enough room up front for you, and maybe you have some AV equipment, but that's your job to get comfortable with the environment. Know your purpose. There's always a reason for giving a speech, a purpose for wanting to communicate. Isn't that a beautiful thing? It's important to reflect on the purposes of your presentation so that you can tailor your message and talking points accurately. So, talk to your teachers if you need more advice about that. If you've ever watched any one of my videos, you know that practice, practice, practice is key. Knowing materials well will make it easier to remember and stay on point. Practice is essential so that you can use the speech in a low pressure situation before you have to give it to the audience. And if you can manage it, don't read from the talk word for word. This pretty is boring for people sitting in the audience. Now, it's okay, your first time speaking in public, you need some practice, but you want to get out of the habit of reading word for word. You're not making eye connection to the people in the room, and learn from the pros. One of the best ways that I know how to practice is to watch other people give speeches and figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And if there's something that you can cling on to, adapt it, internalize it, make it yours. If it's going to be challenging, leave it alone because it's always going to be a mistake. Now, a great place to start is TED Talks. You can watch these high quality presentations online and get some advice. How about encouraging yourself? You know, we beat up on ourselves so much. Very rarely do we take the time to encourage yourself. And that's because the anxiety of public speaking comes from fear that you might say something wrong or disappoint the audience without meaning to, but you can engage in negative self talk that increases your anxiety instead of putting yourself down. Try telling yourself that you are capable and you will do a good job. It's amazing how much anxiety can disappear when you are thinking positive. Now, we have another video to this series that we'll get up next time. But as always in party, this is Brandon Hardison saying, you go out and you make it a champion day.